Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Stand mic is muted. Can you guys hear me? I've had why I started a little bit early and why I'm kind of doing this live stream today is this screen over here that I'm on. Let's see, remove. The little one that you see, the little square, is the monitor's taking a crap. It's got all lines and stuff through it and I can barely see it. So this is it's still in 720. It's on the camera in that all-in-one computer that I bought from my wife's work. So I switched it over to that. I've actually got this one running too that you can see me. How do I do this? There. Anyway, you can hear good. Okay. It should be going through here. And I'm going through this one, which is this one. But I don't know. Picture's okay. It's all good. All good. Okay, cool. So I don't know. So I was setting it up and I didn't know if I had it right or whatever. And I had to move the screen over and probably get this a little bit better so that you guys can hear me better. I think yeah. So I got to write them. I think I have a 3-year warranty on that. So we'll see. Now we'll see what happens. Hey Jay, how you doing? Tommy J. Ralph, how are you? I know Robert was in earlier. He's probably gone already. And that's it, I think. It's just 7 people, it says. Cool. So anyway, we sent the oldest back to Bangkok yesterday. She got there early, late last night, almost midnight. The traffic, I guess she said, was crappy. She went on the bus. And then now the youngest one will go today. And I think my mother-in-law, my wife, said this morning is going to go back with her at 10 o'clock tonight. So what we were talking about, we might supposedly at 12 noon today, crossing my fingers, I've got the solar man till the 30th. Now I've got to try to finish off. I've kind of cut ties with the cousin who I really like. He's just a drinker and he just can't do it. To finish up my mother-in-law's and father-in-law's or my wife's place here in Surin. The roof is on, the metal roof. Need to build some block walls, put in some doors, seal up some areas, painting, that kind of stuff. And then I've got a new pump I need here. The one in the backyard is just screaming. So I ordered it off. It's been here for a couple of days. I ordered it when I was in Pattaya to change out. It's the one that I use from the well water that waters all the spigots and everything all the way around the property, not for the house. I have two pumps, 4 tanks, and water just now starting to get a little bit here in Surin, but the reservoirs and stuff are low. That's one of the reasons that I punched that hole over there. So Gorgeous is here. How you doing, Gorgeous? Oh, Robert is here. Hey, Robert. How you doing? Yeah. So what we're thinking about doing is my wife got a call yesterday or day before or my mother-in-law from the aunt and the uncle in Ubon. The pond overflowed and all the koi went out into the rice fields. So she went out, well, not all of them, but she said they were at least a kilo big, and there was 40 of them, and they picked them up and put them back in the pond. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to put in two either probably 6-inch PVC pipes from as high as the water I want to get, and out to the street. Have them dig a trench, set it in there, and then put uh, steel mesh over the inlet so the fish, with squares like that. So most of the fish can't get out. Little ones might be able to, and we'll do that. So we might go. My wife actually has next Monday off. Also, she's off yesterday and today. So I think we're going to take off. My mother-in-law will be back from Bangkok on Thursday, either Friday afternoon or early Saturday morning, and then we'll go and take care of that. And I think I'm going to. One of the first things I'm going to have him do, the Solar Man, is the pump. Then I'm going to have him put the double step on the trailer, the one leveling jack on the trailer, and put weight, either something to carry the generator on the front, or have him put a rack for the Grom that I bought. So I'd actually have two on there. So I haven't decided. I want him to look at it and see what he thinks, how hard it's going to be. And then once we get that weight and everything on there, and I have 100 kilos on the tongue weight, we'll take it and we'll take the trailer with us to Ubon. I'll stay in the trailer, probably do videos and stuff from there, and do a bunch of tests, of course. Test. Hey, retired too early. How you doing? When are you back, Ryan? I think are you back next month? I don't know. I'm horrible. I'm horrible. Hey, traveler, haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're well. Hope your whole family's well. Um, but yeah, we got. I put that video out from Patea, and maybe it's because Fa was in the thumbnail, but it's gotten over 4,000 views and gotten 50, 50, 52. Thank you. I get a smoothie, strawberry banana. No, banana. Banana. Okay. So maybe it's because of that, but normally I don't get you know, on the high end 400 views. Norm I think is probably 250. But anyway, got 52 subscribers, so I figured if some of them peek in, I want to talk about why. Hey Zunair, how you doing? I'm glad you could make it. Just got back. Oh, cool. All right, 2 days ago. Very cool. But I was just over there. I came back on Friday, so I was just there 3 days ago. I think I left the day before you got there. Then I'm gonna take a sip of this. So anyway, because like I said, most of the time, the channel's about Thailand 90% of the time anyway. But a lot of the stuff too that I want to get across is how life doesn't have to end if you lose your significant other at 60 of 30 years plus or 40 years or whatever. I came here at 62 and never thought that I would get married again and build two houses and have vehicles and actually have a life. So there is a life. Hopefully, people will come in and ask something in the chat and we can help them out. Let's see. Nice coffee from Pakistan. Yeah, he always puts comments in on the videos. Supports big time. This one here. So I don't think you have a channel or anything, do you? I don't think so. But anyway, so that's the basic gist. Wanted to make sure this screen I got to get replaced. Can't really see it, but it's a curved screen. I think it's 27-inch. And like I said, from Lasada, I really like it. It's an Expose, EXPOSE, and I really like it. It was high in it was a gaming one. So I watch a movie or something on it, even though I got the 65-inch right over here. Um, the quality is really good. So I don't know what they're going to do about it. They haven't answered me. I did send them something the other day, and I haven't seen an answer. So I guess I'll probably have to get Lasada involved. Hey, Jake, how you doing? There's a punchline there. Yeah, it's just like my cousin I know, and I knew it from when I did it, when I was putting all that weight on the back, that the tongue was going to be way too light. And the problem is, like I said, man, it'll take it down. My cousin recently lost the trailer. His what do you call it? The ones that you can pull the buggy and stuff up in the back, um, and because he didn't have the weight distributed right, and lost it, lost the trailer, tumble, goodbye. So, hey James, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Uh, the Yeah, so once I get that down, I did call the manufacturer guy. Hold on. Put this over here. Um, and he said 100 kilos. I figured 300 pounds, which it's more, obviously. But I'll be able to know right off. I'm bringing some extra weight with me that if I get it out on the road and I need some, I can put it on there. What I'd like to actually do is have the little grom on there if I'm going to make up the weight. I've got the water inside. I haven't done any plumbing or anything on that, but the it'd be nice to have another. Like I could ride that one. The 125 is um, an automatic, but I could teach the kids how to ride something with a clutch on that little Grom or MSX or whatever the hell it is, and or I could drive it. Me and my wife can jump on that if we go camping, and the two kids can jump on the 125, and we can go farther around. So we'll see. I'm gonna have him look at it. Like I said, he's supposed to be here today at noon. Fingers are crossed, toes are crossed, legs are crossed. Can't seem to get him to come, man. So hopefully I do, because I want to get my mother-in-law and my wife's place in town there. Like I said, it's a two bedroom, two bedrooms upstairs and a bathroom. The front has the sliding storefront type deal on it. Big living room area was their living room. And behind that is the stairs going upstairs, a bathroom. Behind that's a little kitchen. And then behind that is where we're going to have probably, and I keep saying I'm going to do a video on it. But when he does some work, I'll go over there and do a full video on it. But I'm going to have probably close to 6 or 7 meters long by over 4 meters wide of storage, which I need because I just don't have any place to store anything here. Everything my mother-in-law has crammed underneath the stairs, and I'd like to get that out of there and actually organize some shelving and stuff under the stairs so it could actually be utilized. Now she's just, to get anything in the back, forget it. It's just crammed in there. The water tanks in the very when you come in the door, okay, and let's say doesn't really matter which way, and you're right at the edge of the table. That's a horseshoe, and that horseshoe is the actual start of the tongue. The outside of that, underneath that seat, I've got two of the tanks, which are about what did I say they were? About 100 pounds, 125 pounds. So it's still light, and it's not all the way up on the tongue. Right outside that is the condensing unit for the air conditioner. And then in front of that, I'd have to take the plastic off, which I'm going to have to take it. That's where the handbrake is. And I'm either going to have him build a deal so I can still get the brake lever on and either roll up a ramp to set the Grom, more than likely a a pad that's yay wide as the 2200 watt quiet generator, and put that there and lock it down or whatever. And that thing probably weighs 60 pounds or something. So I'll be pretty close, because when I got it was 44 kilos. So with that on there and a couple other things in the front, I'm going to be pretty close to 100 kilo. So we'll see. Hey, Daniel, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Hey, Justin, what's up? I hope you're well. So we'll see. But yeah, so basically to check out and make sure, excuse me, this computer was working, and this one here, bummer. I really I like it. I'm sure they're all Chinese, um, monitors, but this one has the like 144 hertz or something. I don't know. It's a nice looking. It's way better than any of my other computer screens, and it's just a slight curve. What I'll probably do is ask them again, go through go through Lasada and try to get it. If they don't want to do it, it said 3 years. We looked it up day before yesterday, and if not, and I'll order another one. And if it comes back and they do it, then I'll put another one up here above my laptop. Then I'll have this one here, and then I'll still have this one. Do I need all that shit? Probably not. But yeah, so that was it. Nothing drastic. Like I said, I'm planning on. Andrew had called me up last night, and I was all screwed up. Andrew was probably not awake yet, but he was going to jump on. He wanted to go hit golf balls today, and I go, "Oh, I was going to do a live stream on Wednesday. I thought it was Wednesday, so I said, "How about Thursday? Whatever." I was half asleep. He didn't know, and he probably just didn't want to say, "Hey, stupid, it's today is Tuesday or whatever, Monday." Anyway, so we're going to go tomorrow and hit some golf balls, which ought to be interesting. Probably won't film anything because I don't want to get embarrassed, but we'll go out there, and that's the same place that we're going to go. That's where the guy that at the Army base said, I think it was 500 baht for an hour lesson. So we'll see. All right, Jake. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it as always. I'm not a handy person. This is starting to hurt my head. Can we just get Bear on the camera? He's I did hear him outside. He went out with my wife when she brought me the smoothie. But anyway, so that's what I'm hoping for. So best case scenario is the let me take Jake's out of there. That the Solar Man does show up today at noon. We want to take him over since my wife's off today. Go over to mom and dad's and have him look at everything and give us a price to finish that. Then have him put the pump in here today. If he has time, the pump, the 2 steps on the trailer, and I'm replacing one of the crank down, although I use a impact stabilizer jacks that I buggered up when I pulled it out one day and didn't pull them up. Hey Ted, how you doing? In case anybody, I'm screwed up because my computer with my 27-inch screen curve deal took a crap. It's got lines and crap all over it. So this is my backup computer. I've got 2 computers in here. So anyway, so it's kind of a test and a live stream. This is Ted. Subscribe to his channel, into outdoorsy stuff, family stuff. Good dude. Yeah, way better than Coke Zero. Probably not for me. Good for me, but and it's just my wife doesn't put any kind of. I think she puts like a teaspoon of honey in it. The rest of it's just bananas and ice. So give me 2 steps. Yeah, I can still. I'm still surprised. Either I'm getting stronger, and that's also where we're going today too. We're going over to meet the guy at the gym to set up everything because I still want the same kid that was training me before. And do I need a trainer? Probably not. Does he need the money? Probably. Would I rather have somebody and not have to think and just have him have my whole program put together? Yes, I'm lazy. Go over there, even if I just 3 days a week on the bike for an hour, just to start. I just got to get into a routine. I'm done. I'm done effing around. Hey Maui, how you doing? Yeah, big time. He's a good kid too. That was the one that we all chipped in and gave him some money, and he went to Bangkok to compete. His uncle owns the place, and he works there, all family, and he won his division. He was a big boy too. He's in one of the bigger divisions, and very disciplined. Um, Good kid, good kid. He watched out for me. I could tell when somebody's watching. This was right after I was sick when I first went in there, and he was watching me because my wife had told him, he's got breathing issues, blah blah blah. And the kid, I could tell. You can tell when someone has concern in their eyes. You're not just a meal ticket, or that's where I get my money, and I don't care if he falls over and kills himself. This kid actually cares. So it'll make it nice. So that's the plan for today. Go those places. Hopefully he's going to come back. I have him till the 30th, which is making me. If he's the kind of guy though that I could turn him loose on finishing mom and dad's, or my wife's. I keep saying mom and dad's. My wife's place that was her mom and dad's in Surin. Once he gives us a number, I give him the money for the material, and he'll just go and do it. I don't have to worry about did he show up today. Nothing. 100%. He will be there once he commits. So if I do that, then I'll have more of a tendency to want to take off on Saturday morning probably, um, and go to Ubon and take the trailer. So we'll see. Depends on how much work it's going to be to put that generator rack on the tongue up there. I don't think it's going to be that hard. Um, Probably it's going to have to be like yay high off there for me to get that brake lever uh, actuator, which should be no big deal. In fact, I don't even think I'm going to do the scooter now that I think about it. It's just going to be too hard. Going to be high for me to load it, and be easier with I can lift that. And I want to say, I don't know, somebody could do a quick search on what a 2,000 watt EQ Honda silent generator weighs, because I think they weigh about the same. Mine's a Chinese knockoff. I could probably try too. But anyway, I think it's probably 50, 60 pounds. And what did I say? Was that if I had the reading right, I've got just a scale. Um, uh, 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 50. Let's say it's 60 pounds with gas in it. Divided by 2.2. It's 27 plus 44. So I'm at 75, about 75 kilos. So it's close. I'll have them build a rack and put a gas can on each side of it, depending on how wide it's going to be, uh, so that I've got two gas tanks and the deal full. What is water weigh? Who knows? Who's a genius out there? What is that liter of water weigh? I think those gas tanks are 15 liters. I think so. I don't know. It'll be close with two gas tanks and the generator. Shipping weight about 50 pounds. Yeah, and I think that mine's weighs a little bit more, the Chinese ones, than his. So yeah, so that and two gas cans. What did anybody know uh, what a liter of liquid weighs? I can't remember, pound wise, or a kilo. Is a kilo of water? Kilo? I don't know. Yeah, they do. Did you see the stuff he put on Facebook today? If you haven't, they're putting in all the cabinets. It looks freaking nice. 8 pounds a gallon, and I think that they're like 3 gallons each one of those. So I'll be pretty close. I'll be pretty close to the 100 kilos. How you doing, Jim? Appreciate it, man. When are you? You guys already gone? We didn't even get to golf, but I think you guys are heading back to the States to be um, van lifers, right? If I'm not mistaken, which I'll watch. So make sure you're going to have the same channel, I would imagine, right? Or maybe you'll rename it, but I'll still get notified when you guys put a video out. I would think. I would know. I know you do. Um, but anyway, that way the generator's right there. Actually, I could have a cord going from right there and plug it in. I noticed that, well, when I do the next video, hopefully it'll be there, and I will run the generator, and from inside the trailer, we'll see how loud it is. When I did it the last time, when I did had the small accident of almost hurting myself for real, when I burned myself, spilled the water, um, it was right outside the on the side of the trailer, and it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't because the sunlight was out a little bit, I guess, and because the generator wasn't working as hard, it idled down a little bit. It wasn't bad at all. Now maybe if the batteries were completely dead and there was no sun out and the thing was going, full bore, it would be wide open, and then it might be a little loud. But well, I'll never let it get like that. Especially if it's right there. All I got to do is walk out, turn it on, pull it, plug the deal in, and it's ready to go. Says a gallon of gasoline varies, but 6.1 pounds. But it'll be close. I've got the scale still out there. Um, all I've got to do once he gets there, once we set that on there, actually, I mean, I could do it before he even um, builds a rack. We just put a couple of pieces of wood across there, set the generator and two gas tanks there, and then take a weight. But I'm going to say with the generator, and it'll be close enough to at least get out and take a run, low speed, 50 miles an hour or whatever, and then slowly take it up, and I'll hit the wheel a little bit at low speed and see if I get anything out of it. I think it'll be okay. April's been a minute. Heading back September 8th. Uh, Same channel. Cool. Did you guys already get a van, or you're going to do a video and from the very beginning of going and looking for the van, buying the van, fixing the van up, hitting the road? Is that the gist? Do I have it close? That'll be cool. I like that kind of stuff. I watched James when he went there. I've been watching solo campers, moto camping, all that kind of stuff for years and years. So, hey Jack, how you doing? $9 a gallon. We were talking about weight, but that's always good to know. And thanks, Jack. Uh, that's right, Andy is. So he's probably already up and gone. I think he came by the other day when I did that one on Sunday. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping I'll definitely follow Jim, and then you'll be coming back. How long before you think you'll make a trip back? Oh, Bear's here. Jake will be happy. Hold on. Let's let him in. Come on, big boy. People want to see you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Can you see him? Yeah. I can see him better on this one. Good boy. Can you sit? Can you sit? Sit. Good boy. Can you shake? Good boy. You're a smart boy. Yes, you are. Jealous dog, man. He doesn't like even my wife hanging with me. So let me change this. Okay. Now I'm back. So anyway, there you go, Jake. At least a year. Wow. But you'll not even take hey, let's park the van and head to Thailand for a week's vacation? Or just going to just go full bore, which is cool either way. Yeah, he's a good looking boy. The girls are good looking. The puppies are going to be outstanding. So anybody want to put their order in for a year and a half from now, we'll probably have a whole crap load of babies. I don't particularly, when we bred the little miniature doxies, I never let them get pregnant on their first heat. I don't think they do that here in Thailand. So they'll probably be pregnant on their first heat. But I know that they could have a bunch of puppies. I mean, like the one Lunch had 9, but I know Labs can have 10, 12, 14 freaking puppies. We'll see. Um, well, I'm looking forward to it, but I don't know if you answered or not. You guys already have a van, or you got to get and do the whole from the very start to hitting the road, which I would like to see. Ah, here it is. Sorry, you did say something. Sorry, Jim. I'm going back early to get the van. Mia said I better get some video or else. So you're leaving, and she's still going to be here in Bangkok or in Udon. Hmm. Very cool. Because I know at one time, who was it? God, my mind's gone now. Uh, 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 uh. Walking in my shoes. In fact, he was on this morning. I thought he was saying something. You guys might look at his. Are you gonna get a brand new one? Yeah, Lunch. Was it from Korea? uh, no, but if you notice, if you did watch this last video, and or even if you did watch it, but you only watched it for a minute or whatever, go all the way. I think I said this the other day. Go all the way to the end of the video, and the last like 3 minutes, and you will see Dinner. That's the one that was totally paralyzed, laying on the floor. She can get up and she can actually run, but it's taxing on her. But yeah, she's up and about and eats, and I kept on threatening about doing videos on her too, but never quite got around to it. We're in Udon. Oh, really? Bummer. Yeah, I wish we could have met up. That would have been nice. So you're in Udon until September? I think he said. What'd you say? The 8th? Oh, there it is. The 8th of September. Cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I dig that stuff. Hopefully, you'll put in some like catch and cooks. You like to fish or anything when you're out and about, Jim? Believe it or not, I like to watch the those type videos. There's one Mav kid that's doing it. Got over 2 million or something. Anyway, all the ones that I watch, people like to see cooking. I know I do. I want to see what they're cooking, and not just a hot dog on a stick over a flame, although that will work. But like he does get suggestions from from the people that watch the videos. They make Salisbury steak, or steak and eggs or whatever, and he'll go out and get recipes. They'll set in, and that actually makes that part of his camping videos. But I think he'll do well. Cool, cool. Looking forward to it. Then I enjoy it, and like I said, I don't know, 95% of the videos that I watch, even the moto camping and all that, they all have segments in there of them cooking, what are making stew, making chili, making scrambled eggs, making pancakes, whatever it is. And people, they got a lot of subscribers, so they must be doing something right. Hey, Uncle Craig, how you doing? Just got done with my reentry check-in at the local immigration. Cool. I know you got a new one out. I haven't watched it yet. There's Andrew. Hey, Andrew, I was all screwed up, man. I I thought today was Wednesday. You were probably going. Glad that Dave's he's a half a bubble off. I told him that supposed to go today. We're going to go tomorrow. So hit it. But I didn't realize today was Tuesday. I didn't realize yesterday was Monday. I thought it was Tuesday. Anyway, You got to go? All right, traveler. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I hope everything's going well for you. Dave, come to Ubon before I leave. Tim and I have. Yeah, I know everybody has. Chuck, I know his video this morning. He was out golfing with uh, teenage girl that looked like she hit the ball quite well, and I think her dad. I don't know. I didn't watch it that close, but he must be borderline on getting crap about doing golf videos or not get, and people liking it because I know he doesn't usually explain himself, and he was explaining himself. I'm not just doing golf videos. Which I like the golf stuff. So, but he must be like a 50-50 split between the people that watch saying we don't want to see it and we want to see it. So I could see that's the only reason that he would mention it on there. But yeah, I noticed you guys been going because every once in a while, or quite often, Tim will come on here and say, oh, "We got a tea time. We're going to be gone. Bye, bye, everybody." So I'll try. We'll see. Yeah, we're going to go tomorrow, right? Do I have it right? Which is actually Wednesday at 9 o'clock at the Army place. And I would say, hey, I can end the live stream now, and we can. We got 8 people in. It was more of a test thing. This computer took a. I'm on the one that I bought, the all-in-one computer that I bought from my wife's work, because this monitor's got lines and shit. This one over here has lines and crap on it. But tomorrow, I forgot I got the solar guy coming at noon today to get him started, and I have him till the 30th. So I want to make sure that I get him started on all the projects I need him to get done. But yeah, tomorrow, Wednesday's good. Cool, works for me. Hey Rob, how you doing, brother? Hope you're well. Been watching all the videos. Just a lot of family stuff. May not be long. No problem. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the support. Golf talk. Yeah, I enjoy watching that stuff. But like I said, I found out that I didn't realize that Peacock, which I'm subscribed to, is going to have all the Olympics live coverage. The Open was covered, golfing, everything. It's unbelievable. I just found that out yesterday or day before when I was sitting there screwing around. So that's cool. There he is. You guys golfing today? So anyway, so nothing too exciting. I'm going to run it down one more. How long we've been? We've only been 38 minutes or so. I'm going to do one on Friday. Back to normal. Like I said, this was more to make sure that this system was the main reason why I got this thing was in case I could have still done the live stream from this one, but it's just I can still read it. It's just got. I wish I could show you. It's just got a million lines. Now I could show you because you see it through the camera here and it looks nice and clean. Can you guys see the lines? And I don't know. You probably can't. Not that it's a big deal, but let me. That works. Ah, not my alcohol. Not drinking alcohol, but yeah. So that's the main reason that I got this one as backup. So right now I'm running through StreamYard on this computer for this one and for the where am I at? How do I do this? This one is back to the original system, and I've got them both in here. And I can, of course, take this guy. So anyway, excuse me. What is Craig saying here? Thursday, probably play again. Cool. Brought my coffee out to drink by the pond. My wife is already. out there wrestling a big water snake. Wow, only in Thailand. You got that. Um, I don't like snakes and bugs. I think we're talking about that. Poe on the go. John, he's into that, man. He's a pet. I mean, a snake wrangler or some shit. He likes the cobras, the rattlesnake, the venomous shit. That's crazy. When I did a barrel roll and what a T-37. Uh, sounds like her. Yeah, that I still got to get that way too. Hopefully, like I said, that was a big spike when I'm yelling. It does sound a lot better when I actually talk into the microphone. Maybe I'll try it a little better there. Anyway, I'm hoping if I get everything done and take it on the run for a 2-day run to Ubon. If you guys hadn't heard, the pond overflowed, and my aunt and uncle were out there grabbing kilo size 40 of them in the rice fields and putting them back in the pond. So I'm going to go there, have them dig 2 or 3 holes and put in 6-inch pipe from the edge of the pond to the road where it needs to dump out in the trench out there. I don't know, it's probably 10 feet maybe. So I'll need like 30 feet of pipe. I'll have them dig it down wherever, how high I want the actual level of the pond, have the pipe there, and then wrap it in some kind of a, metal grate over it so the fish can't get through it, and then cover it up and go, and then I won't have that problem. And then we haven't been there in a while. It'll be hard again, man. I'm telling you, this freaking little dog, the older I get, she got my heart, that little thing, man. I still grieving losing Toby. But every time, even when I went and the girls came to John TM, every time the kids were in the truck, Toby was there. We were usually traveling someplace. So it was just weird. Just weird. My wife, like she said, and we can't go to Serenity anymore because that was Toby's place. So we'll have to find someplace else in Koh Chang. So it'll be weird. It's going to be different, taking the trailer and going there. My wife's devastated still, too. It was her daughter, man, and one of the family. My daughter. Uh, how can you be that way with a freaking animal? I mean, I've always been an animal person, but never to the extent that I am now. I'm going to be devastated when this big old boy goes too. I mean, he's just like glue on me. So we'll see. But like I said, I'll take the pain 10 times over if you gave me another 4 years with that little dog. I'd take the pain, no problem. Chuck just put up a short video on the house. I'm imagining, right? I'm guessing. Thanks for putting up Poe's deal there, Jake. But so that's the gist of it. I keep on saying that. So he's going to be here today at noon. We're going to. He's got a pump that I need to install on the main, for watering all the way around the property. Replace that. I'll probably have him take that other pump. Sounds like the bearings in the motor are bad. I'll have him replace that, put it as a backup, and bring it back at whatever later date. We'll take him over to mom and dad's, my wife's place, and we put a whole new roof on the back. And I will get some video, and he needs to do some block work because I kind of kicked the cousin to the curb, which I hated to do because I really like the guy. He's just got a drinking problem, just can't work. And then the trailer welding on the front. He's the one that put the bike rack, built the bike rack. Well, I bought the bike rack. He built all the other stuff to go on it, the winch and how to mount it to the trailer and blah blah blah. I think I'm going to have him put a third mount. Right now, it's got the center, whatever that is, 2-inch tubing, and then one on this side. I want him to put another one on the other side, I think. And then across the front, build me up a deal that I can set the generator and 2 jerry cans and some other stuff. A fence over here that my wife wants in the in the garden area or the Toby Shrine area. And I'm imagining that's where all the animals are going to get buried. That area is probably 2.5 meters by 3.5 meters or so. And then that's all my wife's roses, and then of course an area for Toby, and so on and so on. So they'll all probably go in there if I outlive them. You never know what's going to happen. Dramas in the bathroom. Hit a power line. Oh, that's always good. Yeah, I did. I did kind of rap a little bit with Chuck the other day on texting. I still got that crab that if you watch No Time to Be Sad, when he was in, his friend that has the boat, they had that crab that would go around. The dogs were going crazy. I bought two of them, one for our dogs to play with, and one for, what is it? The dog, that little black dog. So I got to get out there and drop it off. I asked her the same thing. She didn't want to cremate Toby, and she didn't cremate Toby's mother or the white little dog that we had. Didn't. I think they do. I know I cremated my Heidi, the last black lab that I had, which made it easy because she was like that. Like, I'm guessing this big boy is about the size that Heidi was, and he's about 80 pounds, man. And uh, when I got her into the car, somebody had poisoned her. I think I told the story a while ago. I never caught him. Of course, I wouldn't tell you if I caught him or not. He wouldn't be around. But the it was nice not having to pull her out of there after she had passed in the vet. And he took care of everything. Went to the cremator when we got her back in a nice velvet bag with a tag that Heidi, and we put her in a nice box that we made and buried her on the property that my nephew still lives on up above Bass Lake. So. Hi Tony, how you doing? But yeah, but they do, I guess. But she didn't want to. I said, hey, get one of those. What are they called? Where's Brock? Jeddies. We still got to do that too, and that's another thing we're gonna check on. I had promised them that when we did the big one that we put up for that took place at a little small one for the grandmother and grandfather, the uncle that actually is sort of hired to water our plants on Ubon, but I don't think he gets right. He's older. His wife had passed away many years ago, my wife's aunt, and she's right next to the entrance to that same temple and had the same little jetty deal there. I had promised them after the first of the year that I would, and he's still alive. So I want to do that while he's still alive, so he knows where he's going, and she's there, and he'll get a big ass smile on his face. Cost me a little bit, but I had promised I'm going to do it. So, yeah, so we'll be doing that when we go there too. And once I get that done, and once I know that the trailer is, I'll probably head Uncle Craig's way maybe in a couple of weeks. I don't know. I got to find out with him because I know he's doing traveling and stuff too, and my buddy Ron, and see what there and whoever's around. I don't know when. I think I talked to you before about it, Jake. You're probably not going to come until next year, or do you think you'll be here Christmas time? I know it's hard to find out, but or to plan. I know it. Um, well, yeah, I saw that. I saw that on Facebook. It looks really good. Looks really nice. Get a power line. uh, sorry, in the kitchen out. Okay. Um, yeah, like I said, I don't know why she didn't want to. I don't know. Probably something to do with Toby being around. She's pretty well positive, and I'm thinking it too. That middle of the night, the dogs start howling. She said that's Toby coming to visit. So we'll see. I don't know, but every time I hear the dogs howling, it puts chills in my spine. So something's up. I want to think it's Toby, but we'll see. Not till no till next year. I know, Mom. Yeah, I know it's hard for you. Last sibling alive. They mock me from the afterworld. Uh, I don't know what your mom's quality of life is, and maybe it's good. I don't know. When I'm like I said, when if my kids ever watch this, and I will be sending them, uh, you know, letters or talk to them or something, because I really want them to know. I know they watch occasionally. Don't worry about me. My wife's going to take care of me, and even if I was in a home, I feel better as a father knowing that my kids, are getting to retire at 60 or whatever and enjoying their retirement. That's just me. But it's a tough deal. I think any parent is that way. But for me and my life, it's all about quality of life. If I've got all my faculties, my wife wants me to stick around for freaking ever. But as long as I'm not really dependent 100% on somebody or got somebody changing my diapers, but I can get in and out of bed sort of, but I got to use a wheelchair, let's say, or whatever, but I still got my faculties and I'm not in pain continuously, I'll hang out for a while. But if my quality of life sucks, no way, man, just take me, let me go. Time to hit the road. Let's see. My mother's can go to the store or the bank mentally. Her memory is largely shot, but she knows it, so she has levels of awareness. Yeah, that was a big thing with my aunt, who I love dearly, still do. She passed away. She was my fave. What she had Alzheimer's, dementia, whatever you call it. And my biggest thing was she knew who I was. She may ask me things 8, 10 times in 10 minutes, the same question, but it was always, "Hey, David," you know. Uh, but she knew who I was. That was worth it for me. But she was never in any pain that I know of. My cousin, her daughter, took the one that's born the same day as me, um, took care of her to the very end and did a bang up job of that. It was hard to do. I know it was really hard on her. Besides you having to see her mother deteriorate completely to nothing, it's got to be horrible. I know I was watching this one die was not something I would wish on my worst enemy. Having to watch them. No. That's why with me, if I get cancer, which I don't know, probably will happen. If it's terminal, I'm not taking shit. If it's something they say, we've got an 80% cure rate or whatever type of cancer it is, I might do it if my wife says she wants me to hang. But if it's terminal, nah, no, won't be doing it. When my mother no longer has a level of awareness, that's when I know I have to take action. I don't want to do. No, you can't. You just got to do what you got to do, right? I mean, that's pretty much how life is, uh, and through everybody's life. I mean, when I was younger, whatever it took, whatever I needed to do, even through my mid age, all the way through, whatever I needed to do for my family, for me, I did, regardless of whether it was right, wrong, or indifferent. It was what I needed to do. I did it. Made sure that we always had food, always had a roof over our head, and that's the way it is. All right, Jake, I'm gonna be around. I don't know how much longer. Not a bunch longer. We're creeping up on an hour. But yeah, so anybody that's popping in, uh, Solar Man's coming here. Hopefully, going to be here till the 30th. I have him for 5, 6, 7 days or whatever. Got a pump. One of my pumps here needs to be replaced. The steps need to be put on the trailer. A rack needs to be made for the front of the trailer to hold the generator. A stabilizer jack done on that. A gate over here on the Toby area, shrine area. Over at another house, a bunch of block work and stuff, and then we're going to rent that place. So he's going to I'll be using him the whole time. I try to catch you. I'm up at like lately 4 o'clock in the morning, and every time I come in, I'm surfing around and I don't check my notifications, and I look over there and I go, oh, wait a second, go over there, and it's like 10 minutes, and you were only on for 5 minutes, and I go, crap, I missed it like for 8 minutes, I missed it by, but where are you at? Idaho. There you go. There's a good saying. Good fishing. But yeah, I was just talking about you because Jim was here, and I know he's heading out soon for the van life thing. And I think he was going to look at your van at one time or something too. I don't remember, but I tried catching you a couple of times, and I just missed you. I know I see your girlfriend commenting on stuff. Yeah, I think she wants you home. She's why she misses you. I don't have any idea. It's kind of like me saying my wife misses me. She's good. I met obviously both of them, and Kitty is. They're both good people. She's a good lady. There he is. We were talking about you. Were your ears burning, Andy? Somebody popped in and said where you were at. Put up your information to watch and stuff. So hope you're well. I know you're having fun. So you guys aren't subscribed. Subscribe. I'm backwards here. And this here. Wow. Anyway, I'm on a different computer. This one, my 27-inch curved screen's got a bunch of lines. That's my backup computer. More of a test than a live stream. I only do them on usually Mondays and Fridays, but I did one on Sunday, and this one I just wanted to make sure it was working. Yeah, I probably would have done that, although I would have had to talk to you. I feel funny going someplace and meeting with somebody's girlfriend or wife when they're not around. It's just part of my, and I didn't. I should have messaged you and said, "Hey, do you have a problem with that?" And I would have loved to have her come over and have breakfast with Fa and Cabo and that, and for sure. But that's the reason. One of the reasons why I didn't. Some people are, I don't know. I just don't like to do that. It was like when I was on my rides and gone and stuff. People knew you don't go over and visit my wife while I'm on a 3-day runner. But I think it's just courtesy, common courtesy, and I just didn't get around to asking you. But next time when you're around, for sure, when I'm there, for sure I will. Um, loving you. Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to watch. I haven't watched any of the stuff. I got to watch it. Andy puts out great stuff on what is it, Instagram and Facebook. Do you have YouTube? I think you do. He does great pictures, great stuff. He does a great job in documenting the areas that he goes to, and he's been to quite a few. And he's a good guy. So I'm saying hello to Robbie and Kitty. Dave, that cover shot looks like Bali Rice Terrace. The that was at that place that Cabo said. What was the name of it? It was right over by the hotel he was in. The food was good. I guess he goes there every day to eat breakfast and lunch. And some of the people had jumped in and said they also have rooms there too. People were nice, very clean. Food was good. That panini I had was good, but yeah, I can't remember. Can't remember the name of it, but it's a simple name too. Horrible. Well, you know what? Might have it in my Bolt deal because I put the name of it in there. I think I did. If you guys don't have Bolt, you need to have Bolt if you're going to Patea, John TM, the bigger places around. It's very, very reasonable Yes. Now it's not in there. But anyway, the nest. The nest. The nest. It was very good. There you go. Jake put them all up. If you guys don't, if you want to see places, Vietnam, Thailand, check out Andy's channel. They're walking in my shoes. Thank you. Agreed. Yeah, I think common courtesy, right? I don't know. People are weird. Me being one of them, man. I don't, I would expect someone that I consider my friend or acquaintance, whatever, that if I was out of town and they were going, that they wouldn't just go and visit my wife. Does that mean that I think people are horrible? I guess so. I don't know. I'm hoping they're not. I try to stay on the thing where I think there's a bunch of good people still left in the world. And if anything has to say, this channel and the people that are associated with it prove that. But yeah, Jake, if I get everything and I take the trailer this Saturday and go to Ubon, spend 2 nights there, do the stuff that I had mentioned that I want to do to the pond and stuff, and I'll stay in the trailer and everything checks out and the tongue waits right and the trailer pulls bitching and everything is bitching. There's a word from yesterday. Then I'll be getting a hold of you and coming your way maybe within the next month or so. I'm guessing, but I'll definitely give you enough time because I know you're out traveling and stuff. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate it. Yeah, I see most of it on Facebook because especially when I get up at 4 in the morning. So, in fact, the next time uh, I will look for you when as soon as I come out when I pop on, I'll see if you're out there live for the 5 minutes and try to catch you in the morning. Let's see. All right. So it's been an hour. Thanks everybody for coming by and watching. I know it's not the normal times. I will be doing one on Friday because even if I leave, because we might get a thing together where get a little extra time and have my wife work a half day on Friday. But even if she does that, I'll still have time in the morning to do the regularly scheduled live stream. So anyway, I don't know how exactly this is going to work because I've got both of these open. So I'm hoping that when I click this deal and I end the stream, it stops. So it might be something different. But just to stick with the normal, thanks Richard Richard Travels for doing my intro, my outro, and my live streams. I appreciate it as always, and hope everything's going well for you. And hopefully we'll meet up in the near future somewhere here in Thailand. I hope. So anyway, everybody have a great morning, afternoon, and evening, and I will catch you on the next one.